Are you fed up getting to the end of your calls and people saying to you that they just want to think about it? They want to go and speak to their partner. They want to give it some more time. They're a little bit unsure. They maybe want to speak to other competitors. Well, let me tell you this. You have not built up enough desire and a big enough gap because you don't know where to spend most of your time. And if you're a brand new closer and you keep getting these same objections, I guarantee you it's because you're not spending enough time in the discovery. But I'm actually going to go through in this video, I'm going to give you my 6-step signature process of how you can actually improve your sales calls and get a better closing percentage, collect more cash, and actually serve more people and actually become better all-round person. So in sales, right, as a remote sales closer, you have to be able to set a strong meet and greet. And what do I mean by that? When someone first gets on a call with you, you need to be able to set a strong frame. And usually, most closers, when they're new, they are going to be uncomfortable. They're going to start talking about, obviously, the weather, where is it that you're actually from. But what you're actually doing there is you're creating too much time talking about unnecessary stuff, which then makes it very awkward 3 minutes, 5 minutes, even 10 minutes later for you to get back onto your actual sales call. So what you want to be doing literally in the first 30 seconds is you want to be saying something like this. John, great to see you on time. It's great to see. Maybe I'm just going to give you a bit more of an understanding of obviously how the call is going to flow today and give you a bit of context. Obviously myself, the coaches, the support team, we just want to get a very clear understanding of where you're actually at with X, Y, and Z, just to even see if what we do is actually going to be the right next steps. If maybe I feel confident that we can help you, I'll definitely talk about how everything works. But maybe if we both feel that you're not ready for this right now, I can definitely point you in the right direction. The reason why you're going to say this is because you're taking away the pressure straight away and you're creating a strong frame. You are the leader, it's your call, and you are setting the authority of the call. So that is literally all you want to be doing in the first 30 seconds to 1 minute, in my opinion. All right. So once you've set a really good strong frame, yeah, right? Strong frame. You've got the meet and greet out of the way. Discovery. This is where you want to be spending 80% of your time. Right. If you don't spend 80% of your time in the discovery process, you are going to miss out everything that you need. So in the discovery, there are crucial things that you need to find out, and you have to be truly present to listen to what they're actually saying to you. So everything is why. Yeah. Why are they actually on the call? What is it specifically that they're actually struggling with? Yeah. Like, what is it that they've actually been doing to fix their problem? How long has it actually been happening for? Yeah. Example, someone says to you they want to make $10,000 with your program. Okay. You need to understand this. This is very important. 10K, right, is what we call a level 1 answer. So that isn't really the goal. That's just a label that they've said to you about wanting to make 10K. We need to find out what's actually behind the 10K. So let's just say it's a coaching program and they want to be able to obviously generate more leads for their business. So the level 2 answer is, well, you know, when you say that you obviously want more leads, how many leads do you currently get at the moment? Oh, I'm getting around 10 a month. And how many do you want? Well, I want 40. Okay, so what are you actually doing to try and get to 40 right now? Well, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. Okay, so let's just fast forward like 3-6 months. You know, let's just say we're getting you 40 leads per month, right? What would that actually do for your business? Oh, well, we'd be able to actually generate more revenue. Okay, and how much revenue currently you generate at the moment? Oh, we're generating 25K. So with those 40 leads coming in, where would you be able to get to? We'd be able to get to 100K. Okay, so 100K, yeah, is obviously where they want to get to. Yep. What we need to understand is, what is that 100K going to actually do for them personally? So you have to ask deeper level questions. So to get to a level 3 conversation, right, which in my opinion is the most important thing, They need to give you the absolute source. Well, look, James, right now I am absolutely exhausted. I'm doing 12, 14 hours days. By being able to scale the business, I'm going to be able to get my time back so I can spend it with my family. Oh, okay, that makes sense, John. And like, how does your partner feel about this? Yeah, she's a little bit frustrated. We haven't been able to have a holiday for a while because I've been doing everything, like the leads, the content creation, the actual fulfillment, and even taking sales calls. Yeah, I can see obviously why you feel frustrated and obviously you feel burnt out. So he's now given you the real reason of why he wants to get to 100K, so he can improve his relationship with his partner. He can be the father for his children, and he can probably go on a holiday and spend more time and get his time back. So by making the investment, he's now buying his time. Yep. So basically, level 3, yeah, which is the emotion, yeah, it's his family. So you have to remember when they give you a goal, right? Of I want to make 10K, I want to make 100K. You need to understand what's behind the label of what they're actually saying. What does that actually mean to them if we can actually achieve what they want? Very, very important. Okay. So once you've done that, you also want to kind of find out, well, how long have you been doing it for? Oh, I've been doing it for 2 years now. So kind of like what's kind of changed, what's changed recently that's kind of made you want to make this like a now thing. Oh, well, like I said, we haven't been on holiday for a couple of years now, and my partner wants to go on holiday in May, and if I don't fix this now and actually increase the lead flow, the revenue, like she's going to be very disappointed in me. Well, and how does that make you feel? Do you see what I mean? Yeah. So this is like a now thing for you, like 3 to 6 months from now. It's a now thing. Now you're getting the urgency obviously created. Okay. Okay. Let's fast forward. We've obviously touched on this in the discovery. Future pace, vision. You're making 100K a month. How does life look for you, John? Well, like I said, I'll be able to take my family on holiday. I'll actually be able to start taking my kids to school and actually picking them up because I've missed so many plays where my children have gone to, like sports days, obviously theatre. I've not been able to see them grow up as much as I would like. Okay, so now we're building a story of how much pain that he's in because he feels like he's not being the best father for his children. Yeah, which is powerful. So you'd be able to be a better father. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, amazing. And like, what would it do for you personally? Well, I'd feel proud that I've been able to achieve, this financial freedom that I've been looking for the last 2 years, so I can get my time back. Knowing that all the hard work that I've put in the trenches has allowed me to get back to obviously being that kind of like support father figure that I should be. Okay. So now we've got kind of his goal. Yeah. He's speaking it out loud. He can see the 10 out of 10 goal. But the reality is that most people that don't put the work in, John, don't actually achieve their goal. Now we're going to go into cost of inaction. Cost of inaction. Like, what happens, John, like if you don't get the right support and help, and let's just say 12 months from now, you're still in this same situation at kind of making 25K a month and you don't actually hit 100K. Yeah. Very, very important that we do a cost of inaction because they need to understand that for them to achieve their goal, they have to make a commitment. So we have to look at the flip side. Yeah. Like we work with a lot of different people from all walks of different life, corporate 9 to 5ers, and we even have some people from third world countries. Yeah. So what do you feel it takes to be successful as an entrepreneur? Yeah. Having your own business. Yeah. Well, dedication, discipline, being able to obviously, go with the ups and downs. Yeah, that's great. You're going to say this. Anything else? Well, it's actually the ones, John, that really consider the consequences of kind of staying in that same situation. It's too painful to stay in this situation that they're in right now. So they would rather get uncomfortable, make the investment, and obviously put the work in so they can actually get to their goals. So let me ask you this. Let's say that you didn't move forward and you got the right help and support that you need in the future, which is 20 minutes. Like, what happens if you're still at 25K in like 6, 12, 18 months from now and you don't take your children and your family on a holiday, and you don't actually go to your children's plays and sports days. Like, that's a reality for most people. Like, have you ever actually thought about that? Well, no, that's not something that I'm going to let happen. So have you got a plan of how you want to get there? Well, I know I need to do this, this, and this. Okay. And do you want some help to get there? Yes. That's what you want, a yes. So can I show you what we do? Yeah. And if it all makes sense, obviously we'll get you the onboarding and rocking and rolling. You're placing commitment in there. So then you go to the pillars and the solution, right? You show them how your program works and how it's helped obviously loads of other people. And then you get a tie down and you say, from everything that I've just shared there, can you see how X, Y, and Z is going to help you to get to X, Y, and Z? Yes, yes, yes. Now, yeah, you want to say this, like, do you believe it's possible for other people to be able to get to 100K? Well, of course it is. You've seen our actual testimonials. Yeah. So let me ask you this, John. Is it possible for you to be able to have the same success as what you've seen here? Yeah, it's definitely possible. Well, the biggest question is, like, and only you can answer this, like, is it worth it to actually invest and put the work in to get to 100K? Yeah, definitely, James. Okay, well, I don't have anything else for you. Next steps on here is, obviously, you want to use the same email to do the onboarding. Yeah. And in terms of the investment, do you want to do Visa or MasterCard? Presume close. You are presuming that they're going ahead. Yeah. You've got the tie downs. So that is a very quick summary of a 6-step process that I use, obviously, for myself and my RSA students. Obviously, we go into a lot more detail. There's obviously nuances. We fractionalize each part. But what you're seeing there is, if you don't spend 80% of the time in discovery of actually understanding why they're actually on the call, not getting a goal, because we have the goal and then we have the 10 out of 10 goal. So we really need to make sure that we understand that if their goal is too small, why is someone going to invest to achieve that goal? It's like someone saying to you, like, yeah, I'm obviously 75 kilograms right now. I want to get down to 73. Well, no disrespect, they could just fast for 2 days and they'll lose it. The goal's not big enough. So if someone says to you, I don't know how much weight I'm looking to lose, well, can I ask, John, like, when was the last time you actually felt like your best self, like when you was in your skin and felt amazing? Oh, about 5 years ago. And can you remember, like, what weight were you then? I was about 80 kilograms. And what are you now? Oh, I'm 105. So would it be fair to say then, like, you getting down to 80 kilograms, losing 25 kilograms is like the 10 out of 10 goal? Yeah, but I just don't believe it's possible. Yeah, of course, because you've never been given a clear roadmap. You've never had the right accountability and the right support. And that's what we're going to go through today, to see exactly what you specifically need for yourself to hit your goals. And this is where the more that you spend in discovery and the better that you get of staying in the pocket, but having a very human to human connection, that's where you're going to truly bring out the most emotion, the biggest gap, which is then going to make your future pace, yeah, their vision and the cost of an action as smooth as anything. So, quick recap. Strong frame at the start of the call. Discovery, why they're here. Great discovery makes the future pace, their vision, easy to do, cost of an action. Pillars, solution, and then you're going to objection handle. I'm going to give you one little bit of source for the objection handle, just to cut out the BS. If they've told you that they want to go ahead and everything aligns with them and they're fully on board, but they tell you that they want to think about it after you slap $5, $10, $15, $20,000 price tag on your offer, just turn around and say, yeah, that's not a problem. I completely understand that you want to take some time to think about it, John, and mull it over. But would it be fair to say that you wanted to put some kind of time between this is just a reaction to the investment? Yeah, James, I didn't expect it to be that much. All of a sudden, you just dissect the smoke screen. It's money. Yeah? So then what you're going to do then is you're going to go obviously into, do they have the money? Is it that they maybe have some money, but they don't have all of the money to pay it all in one go? And then you start going into your different options that you've got, whether you've got 2Pay, 3Pay, or even possibly finance. That is the easiest way to cut the fluff, to find out what is actually behind the objection of what they're saying, to think about it. Okay? Literally, golden nuggets in here, write them down, implement them. Let me know in the comments what's actually worked for you. Let me know what it is that you're actually struggling on the most, so I can obviously create some videos to help you and support you and guide you on your next sales calls.